Good morning, Amani. Good to see everybody. Thanks for being here. We are going to stand and sing our opening song with our choir, one voice. So if everyone would stand, I'm going to put the words up here. And so please sing along with us. 3, 4. I can feel it. I feel spirit moving. I can feel it. I feel spirit moving. I am the love of God, the hands and feet. I can feel it. I am ready for my highest calling. I am ready for my highest calling. I am the love of God, the hands and feet. I am ready. I'm in service to the world around me. I'm in service to the world around me. I am the love of God, the hands and feet. I'm in service. I'm abundant. I feel good surround me. I'm abundant. I feel good surround me. I am the love of God, the hands and feet. I'm abundant. I can feel it. I feel spirit moving. I can feel it. I feel spirit moving. I am the love of God, the hands and feet. I can feel it. Great job, everyone. Thank you so much for singing along. Okay, it's time to release the kids if they didn't already go over. So it looks like maybe they already went over. So have a great time, kids. All right, welcome everybody to the Amani Center. We're so glad to have you here. We do like to begin our service by speaking our vision statement together aloud. So please join me as we speak it aloud. We are lighting the path to peace together. And so that is something that we live from. That's where we begin from. It's very elemental to what we do. This is our mission statement, which I will read to you. It is to provide inspiring, inclusive, and empowering opportunities to learn and grow in a loving, innovative, spiritually based community. And that community is the Amani Center, and you are all part of it. So I'm so grateful that you are here. We are an open and inclusive spiritual community. We believe there are many paths to the divine. So whatever your path is, we just would love to walk it with you. We would love to support you as you make your way to whatever that looks like for you. And we're a safe place to learn and grow and be. Everybody is welcome here at the Amani Center. And you can come to participate. You can come to bring your gift, to bring a workshop, to take a class, to join on a Sunday, or just come to fill your cup. Because sometimes that's all we can do is just come and fill our cup, and it's so important so that we can show up as our highest self for others. So whatever brings you here today, we're just glad you joined us. Whether you're online or here in this space, you are so welcome, and we're very grateful to have you here. Is there anyone who's here for the first time? We do have a little gift we would love to bring to you, one of our ushers. So if it is your first time and you're comfortable, just stick your hand up. We're not going to ask you to speak anything. So we do have one person up here. Do we have an usher? Looks like the usher is busy with someone else. But if we could get someone to grab our little trifold and bring one up. Can you do that, Gina? Bring up the trifold gift for our newcomers. Anyone else? If there's someone else? Okay. If you're online and it's your first time and you'd like to receive that, then please let us know. Right up here, Gina. Please let us know, and we would be happy to mail it to you wherever you are. Just tells you a little bit more about who we are and has a little gift attached to it. One of the things that we do here that is so sacred, so elemental to our purpose, is affirmative prayer or spiritual mind treatment. And we have a team of practitioners and ministers called our Circle of Light. And so with the Circle of Light, either raise your hand or stand up just so people can see you. So we got Reverend Pixie in the back, we got Reverend Sherry, and almost Reverend Kathy and Reverend Angie, and I'm a member as well. If you have something weighing heavy on your heart, something you're struggling with, and I think there's a lot of that right now on the planet, I would just encourage you not to try to deal with that by yourself. Take a moment today, see one of us. Reverend Angie will probably be up on the stage afterwards, but you can find the rest of us and just say, hey, could I just get some affirmative prayer? Could I get some treatment? We would love to do that with you. So if there's something heavy, if there's something light that you want to share, if there's something that you've got an incoming that you need to bring into your life, see one of us. We would love to work on that with you. That's our great joy too. All right, I'm going to take a few moments and go through our announcements, just let you know what's going on at the Amani Center. So this is the last Sunday in July, and our monthly theme has been freedom. We have the wonderful ministerial intern, Luchan Baker, speaking today. He's a huge favorite at Amani, so you are all very fortunate. So grateful to have him here. And then August our theme will be curiosity, joy, and faith. And so here's all the lineup for the month of August. Going to be another great month at the Amani Center. Please join us either in the room or online. Today after service, we're going to have a very special Q&A about our academy. And so Reverend Pixie's already here. Reverend Belinda is on her way. It will be an opportunity to ask questions about the classes. What classes could you take? What classes should you take? Do you want to become a practitioner? Do you just want to transform your life? Just want to transform your life? Or what are you looking for, and how can we show up to serve you? So please stay, ask some questions. Maybe this is going to lead you down a path that you will be so grateful you took a year from now. So that, again, is pretty much right after service at about 12 o'clock. And then this is what's going on in August. So we have 2 full moons in August. So I don't know what that means, but that's a big deal, right? It's a lot. Yeah. So on the 1st of August and on the 30th of August. So show up for that. We do this beautiful ritual here. We do some journaling. We have this great discussions. And then usually we will sit out under that moon with a fire going. We cook hot dogs. We cook marshmallows. Steve, a lot of times, will cook these amazing curries. And we just have this wonderful time in community. So we're doing them every full moon. We're committed to it. Please show up for that. And we do start with a really gentle chair yoga right before that you can do as well. That starts at 5:30. The ritual starts at 6. Drum circle, another big favorite that we have going. It's the second Friday of every month. So it'll be August 11th right here in the room, or if the weather isn't too hot, we'll go outside. Everyone is welcome for that. Bring a drum if you have it, but we have stuff to share. We have a basket of percussion. We had our drum making workshop last Sunday, so I know there's a bunch of new drums that are waiting to get hit for the first time here on the 11th. So please join us. That's another really wonderful time to be together. That's going to come right back there. All right, and then with a wonderful ministerial intern, Mitch Austin is presenting a workshop called Metaphysical Parables Decoded, and that's August 20th, starting at 12:30 after service. So you can sign up for that online at theamanicenter.org. It's just donation-based, but it's always nice for him to know who's coming. So please do sign up for that if you'd like to come for it. Okay. What is it? Oh, yoga's back at the ballet studio, so they finished up with their stuff. So starting August, yoga will be back in this space. That's Tuesdays at 10:30 is a chair yoga. And we've been doing a Wednesday flow at, chair yoga's 11:15. Is that right, Carrie? 11:30, sorry. 11:30 is chair yoga and Tuesdays. And then Wednesdays, we've been doing a flow at 10:30. We're not getting a lot of people showing up for that. We may drop it or we may adjust it. So if you have interest in doing yoga, please let us know what you would like, because that's why we're here. And we have our potluck today after service. So do stay. There's plenty of food. Stay, have some food, be in communion. It's great to be together. All right, so I know that Steve is going to get that working for me. In the meantime, let's go ahead and bless the service. So this is our time to get quiet and just get ourselves right into the bubble, as Reverend Pixie calls it. So if you feel comfortable, you can allow your eyes to close, receive that deep breath in, and just drop all of the busyness of your morning or anything that you might do later today and just be present as we know that today's service unfolds divinely. We call on the grandmothers, we call on the divine to breathe that divine breath into this space and to everyone online, to just give us this gift of time together and time turned toward and focused on Spirit, on the One, and its connection in, as, and through each and every one of us. And I know that this is flowing through this space to everyone listening online, across the community, across the state, this country, and the entire globe, being lifted and connected in this divine, loving, supportive, abundant energy that is God, that is Spirit, that is nature, whatever word we give it. And so I'm just so grateful for the truth of this. I'm grateful for everyone who shows up in this space, all our volunteers, everyone who makes this service possible, and everyone else who's just doing the good work on the planet today, knowing that that is so important. And it is such a blessing to us all. And so with great joy, I release this word into the law, knowing that as I speak it, it is already done and that all is truly well. And together we say, and so it is. All right, I want to bring Reverend Sherry up to do an affirmation. Yes? You're not going to see it. So it is, I am the hands and feet of God. That's it? Yeah.
Thank you, Lisa.
You can have people repeat after you however you want.
Okay, so 3 times. 1 with enthusiasm. The second, bring it into your heart quietly. And the 3rd time, I'll say it. You can just listen to us mentally. I am the hands and feet of God. I am the hands and feet of God. I am the hands and feet of God. And so it is.
And so it is.
We're going to bring one voice up, and we are going to do our pre-meditation song to lead us into meditation. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe.
Okay, now it's time for our meditation. I just want to premise the point of meditation is to give yourself permission to connect with Source. And so we're going to do something very simple today. You're just going to close your eyes. And I'd like you to have your spine erect. That helps the energy pool all the way up your spine to your third eye. And then empty the stuff from your lap. Open your hands palm upwards. Just be with your breath. Watch it as it comes in and as it leaves. Letting the stress go. We're going to use a simple mantra today. Aham Prima, which means my true essence is divine love. Just pooling your energy and your awareness to your third eye, inhaling aham, exhaling prima. Aham, prima. Staying in this awareness, let my voice be yours for our divine healing today. Knowing that there is only one source, one life, one universal presence that is whole in all creation. It is alive with light and peace and love, and therefore it is one with us. We are that. We let go of being different from our source and allow it full residence in our mind, in our body, in our actions, and in our life and affairs. It is the authority, the ruling essence of good. We are the vehicles, the container for this beautiful, glorious, elegant light that is us. We claim it today, knowing that wherever we go, we are a source of unity, healing, wholeness, love. We let go of everything else, knowing that it is just a passing experience, and stay tuned and aware of this source as us. We are brilliant with it, and with great gratitude and celebration, we say thank you. And together we say, and so it is.
Here we go.
I believe in the power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. We don't know what's coming, but we can help shape what's ahead. With kindness as our currency, the commonwealth is in our hands. So give a little, give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go round. There's more than enough. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Look up now, people, and keep your heads to the ground. We are the river flowing with generosity abound. So give a little, oh, give a lot, don't stop. The helping hand makes the world go round. There's more than enough. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Honeybee serves sweetness only to watch the world bloom, bringing love to the flower, from the flower to the fruit. We can learn a thing or two. So give a little, oh, give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go round. There's more than enough. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Yeah, we don't know what's coming, but we can help shape what's ahead. With kindness as our currency, the commonwealth is in our hands. So give a little, oh, give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go round. There's more than enough. Ooh, I believe in kindness. Ooh, it's free, gotta try it now, gotta give it away. That kindness, it's free, la 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 la. Power of love. Thank you, One Voice. I'd like to thank my dear friend and family member, Grace Woodford. She is technically my aunt's first husband's sister, but she is my family. And she thought she was showing up for just a rehearsal. She didn't realize she was actually performing. So I'm sorry I wasn't clear on that, and thank you. Thank you for showing up.
I didn't know that.
All right, so now it is my great pleasure, and thank you, Steve, for getting the slides back, to introduce today's speaker, the wonderful Luchan Baker.
That was a real clever trick. Putting me on right after that amazing song. That was clever.
Do you need it to be a choir?
No, I'm short. We're good. We're good. I was really enjoying that song. It was just like, all right, go ahead. Like, I want to enjoy the service. Hold on. So today we're talking about freedom. Anyone ever have something going on in their life that they feel they're being held captive by? All right, that's what I wanted to see, hands. I know I'm not the only one. So last Friday, this thing that I've been feeling held captive by was really taking over me emotionally. I have a job I really love doing. I'm a case manager for our people who are entering back into society after being on probation and everything. And it's work I really enjoy doing. I come to work in a great mood. We all joke and play with each other. But today I could not be still. I could not enjoy myself. I thought that growing up in Oakland is why I felt this need to have a tough guy persona, but I realized that this is more of something that is culturally among the men in America. So as much as I wanted to cry, as much as I wanted to reach out for help, something kept beating me up. Don't you dare do that. What's wrong with you? No, you better not ask for help. No, you better not tell anybody that you are experiencing these feelings. I'll take a moment right now. Remember this one trailer I saw when I went to go see a movie. And when I went to go see this movie, it was something like some action movie. You know, I am me. Yet I see this trailer in the beginning, and somebody may even remember the name of the movie, but it was a true story about a reporter who went to a Middle Eastern country and was imprisoned. And the entire time he was in prison, all what kept him sane was thinking about his fiancée, who he loved so much. Eventually, his consciousness took over, and he was almost acting in prison like she was right there. Every morning, hey, honey, and he's smiling, he's walking around. The guards are like, this man has lost his mind. What he did was he freed himself of the physical situation. The only thing we are in control of, is our own consciousness. That's it. And the reason that's the only thing we're in control of is because that's the only thing we need to be in control of. So I got over myself. And I went right into my boss's room with the intent of just professionally explaining what's going on in my life. That resulted in me boo-hooing right there in front of my boss. While we're crying on stage, this was now an uncontrolled cry. You know when you're heaving and now you can't stop? Like, I was just trying to have that one tear. No, that one tear was, it was it. That was the Holy Ghost. Now, God's just coming out of me now. I'm very thankful for this new sound coming out of West Africa called Afrobeats. It's not new, it's just new to us over here, but I'm loving that Afrobeats is like the most popular thing where I'm from now, because it doesn't have that element of tough guy in it. You want to see an Oakland tough guy get vulnerable? Play some Afro beats. Oh, you'll see it. It'll come right out. I went to a party last night. I only went because I was invited. I really did not want to go. But I was so glad to see how some of the dudes from this very city I love, who I've seen carry that tough guy persona their entire lives. That one love song come on, and all of a sudden you see them take over. They're smiling, they're dancing. Oh my God, look at the way this man's hips are moving. What is going on? The only thing we are ever held captive by are the walls we put up ourselves. There was a study that went on recently in a prison in, I believe, it was an East Coast prison. I don't remember what state. And it started out by a few gentlemen, all mixed race too, meditating together on the yard. Literally sitting together in meditation. Gradually, the group started growing. Finally, the guards were like, oh, no, 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 no. And they started transferring everybody in this group to different prisons. Now, you would think, okay, well, why would they want to break up this peaceful group? Here's where we know that our consciousness is this powerful. Because even the guards know that once you start realizing in your mind that you are free, I don't have a job anymore, homie. I need you to be afraid. I need you to feel like you're in captive. I don't need you knowing the power of God within you. What you are looking at in your life that you may feel has you captive is a distraction. What did we just say in our affirmation? I am the hands and feet of God. Oh, you think that's empowering till you know the responsibility that comes with that. It feels great right now. Then when that time when you're in the office and you want to go to pieces comes up, you also get to remember that you are the hands and feet of God. I don't know about you, but sometimes that is terrifying. We all have heroes. We all have people we idolize. We all do. To think that I'm being chosen to actually be the person I'm waiting to rescue me? Wait a minute. Let me tell you something right now that is both empowering and frightening. If you don't already know, no one's coming to the rescue. It's you. It is you. You are who you are waiting on. Such a beautiful thing when we go to a party, the parties I've gone to, rather. We hear the beat. We see the microphone. We see the DJ right there playing the beat with the intention on somebody grabbing the microphone. And everybody sitting back waiting on someone else to be the first one to grab that mic and rhyme. You know you want to rhyme. Let me tell you something else about this art of freestyling, the art of rhyming without having it pre-written. All you're doing is praying. All you're doing is allowing God to take over and allow something dope come out of you. What is your pain right now? What are you going through? What makes you want to throw yourself on the floor right now and have a fit? What is that? That is your art right there. Take your pain and do something awesome with it. Now, me as an African American, I'm not saying that this word freedom is any more special to us than anyone else. Just let me tell you that we all know our history, so this word freedom is very sacred to us. I recently went to Ghana in March, and I visited the Cape Coast slave dungeon. It's funny because a lot of us, African Americans, go there with that intent, like that's kind of our pilgrimage, and we're supposed to get it done as soon as you go there so the rest of the trip will be fun. I was avoiding, like, ooh, tomorrow. No, not right now. So I went on the third day, and I got all kinds of advice from people who've been there. Oh, well, sage yourself off first. Oh, well, drink lots of water and, touch every wall you can. I did all of that. what I got from that was it explained to me why certain things we do now over here occurred. I could be wrong, but you know how it's okay, you can acknowledge it, how when we laugh, we like run up and down the street and have our arms flailing like that? I think we're the only ones who do that. I'm realizing now that after being physically enslaved for that long, where you're not even allowed to smile or laugh, the day you realize, wait a minute, I get to laugh. I am going to fully enjoy this laugh. That's why we do that. That's why we do that. Right now in this moment, understand how free you are. We have the human experience, but do not forget your direct connection with God. Now, there are so many philosophies, even this one, we talk about a God of mercy, a God that God does not pity us. The reason why is because God is always looking at us at our highest form, at God level. So the whole time I'm talking to God, oh my God, it's so terrible. Oh, God is just like talking to me as an equal the entire time, talking to me as my God self. That's what happens. What we get to do is quiet down so we can hear it. What is the universe telling you right now? Are you truly aware of how awesome you are? Are you truly? No, you're not. None of us are. If we truly knew, it would freak us out. That's why we get it in bits. Freedom. Even now, I'm realizing the word. Let's break it in half because it's always fun to do that. Free-dom. To free the dumb. Don't be insulted because we all have moments where we are dumb. What are we dumb to? All right, here we go. There are always moments where we allow this physical situation to cause us to be dumb to the fact that we are the center of the universe. We are the God in our life. We are the perfect being that we are waiting on to serve us. We are that. Our knowledge of self is what allows us to no longer be dumb. Freedom ain't free. We know that. It is our human birthright, yes, but it is not free. You have to earn your right, especially where I'm from, to be able to listen to the Cranberries in a room full of East Oaklanders and nobody laughing. You got to earn your right for that. I'm realizing now at my age, now that the kids are starting to call me OG when I'm walking around the streets and stuff, I realize I've earned my right to be weird. I get to be weird now. I've tried so long to fit in, so hard to, I'm weird, I'm sorry, I try. I do a good job in like this setting, but talk to me later when it's one-on-one. You'll see, like, oh, he is weird. I told you, I never said I was cool. Think about how great it feels for someone who can't sing to sing like no one's listening. Think about how great it feels when you watch your friend who has no rhythm at all dance like no one's watching. Think about that. We laugh, but we know we're jealous. God, I wish I had the courage to do that. It's beautiful. The ego keeps us imprisoned. That's the only thing we're trying to get free from, our ego. So many times, so many chances. Come on, Luchan, just ask for help. Help? I'm not using that word. Fine. And you'll continue having the same experience. All this help around us. All these opportunities to experience the joy of God right now. And what do I do? Oh, well, I never got that Howard degree. Oh, well, I never got that Manhattan loft. Oh, well, I didn't get the Heisman. And really was not that good of a player anyway. I just thought I was. what if we decided right now that all the joy, all the love, all the abundance, all of that we want, we can just feel that right now? What if we decided that? Wait a minute, wait. Isn't that how the law of attraction works in the first place? Wow. I am the hands and feet of God. That's what that means. I remember when I was walking through my neighborhood at 23rd Avenue, and there was this dog that was always in this backyard, always. It would always just be running around free. And the gate would be open a lot of the times, and it was a puppy, but still, I was still afraid of dogs then. Please don't laugh at me. So, this particular day, I was just like, look, I do not feel like walking across the street because I don't want the dog to feel like the dog is punking me. So I'll walk in the street. I'm still not walking on the same side of the sidewalk, but I'll walk in the street. Needless to say, the dog was not in its regular yard. The dog was in someone else's yard across the street. And, anyway, the dog startled me when I saw the dog was not where it was supposed to be. And when the dog saw me, I jumped, caused the dog to jump and buckle up, but the dog ran into the street. So knowing what come next, I took that in, feeling like I caused that. I ran home and was very upset. Oh, Mom, something terrible happened and I caused this dog to die and blah, blah, blah. And I was very, very hurt. My mom literally had to get off the phone and calm her son down. And finally, she had to make me recognize what happened here. Son, I know that dog. I know exactly what dog you're talking about. That dog spent most of its life chained up in that backyard. Think about the freedom, the joy that dog experienced in those last few moments roaming the streets of 23rd Avenue. You don't know a joy like that, son. The dog got what it was looking for, and once it reached that level of joy, it was time to move on to the next thing. Not only is life beautiful, it is infinite. Are we going to spend our time in this realm being in captivity of the very things we are afraid of? My grandmama told me anything you're afraid of, you are obligated to go learn about. I'm still not about to let bees crawl on me, but I do learn about bees. So this story right here is the day I realized the freedom we get when we confront our fears and look it dead in the face. I have two cousins. I have plenty of cousins. Reverend E has 7 children, so I have lots of cousins. But these 2 younger cousins of mine, we go to Great America. And I've been going to Great America my whole life. I'm about 14 at this point. Looking at the same roller coasters for 14 years. Like, wow, it'd be cool to one day not be a wimp and ride those things. And every year I would say that, I'd say, but this ain't the year. Until this year when I found out my 2 younger cousins have already rode every roller coaster in that park, and I hadn't yet. I can't let my younger cousins do stuff that I'm afraid of. I've already been lying to them the whole time that I've done it already, like, oh, no need to do it, I've done it already. They're like, look, we ain't rolling one roller coaster with you, big cousin, let's do one. I guess I don't get out of it this time. Anybody remember the demon? We all start on the demon, right? For some reason, the demon is like your rites of passage. So I'm in the line, trying to enjoy the music, trying to tell jokes, because I know what's about to come. I'm really trying not to think about what is up ahead. Finally, we're not in the line no more. Now we're at the part where, like, it's the little, that's the part where you know it's real, when you actually can see people getting in, the little harness going on, like, oh my God, what have I done? Please let it start raining. Please, God, let it rain. And finally, that was the other part. My cousin tricked me and told me, oh, sit in the front because it's not as scary. That was cold. Now that was cold. I've played a lot of jokes on him, but I've never done nothing that mean. And so we're here, and we're climbing. And everybody's all saying the stuff that can make it all scary. Oh, no. Remember 1989? Oh, no. All these things. Why would you say that? Now I want to think about earthquakes while I'm going up this roller coaster. I mean, it is at this point where we're seeing seagulls under us. And they drop us. And everyone's screaming, and I mean the scream that came out. I had to take a deep breath in before I let the scream out. My cousin's next to me, he's screaming, but he got a big old smile on his face. I'm screaming like I done saw the boogeyman himself. After that one drop, the rest of the ride was awesome. I get out the roller coaster like I had done that 1,000,000 times with my chest all out. And then we turn the corner to the part where they take pictures of you. Everybody's looking at my picture like, I want that one. I don't even know who that is. Whenever I'm feeling down on myself, whenever I'm feeling like a wimp, I want to look at his picture. We're like, it's not that bad. After that day, I rode every roller coaster in that park. When we confront our fears, that is when we truly experience freedom. I feel it. Someone in here has a fear they're dealing with. It may be disguised as a health issue. It may be disguised as an issue with someone you love. It may be disguised as oh, I'm in a financial bind in this. It may be disguised as that. It is all the same thing. We've all been to high school. Are you going to allow that bully to keep on punking you? Or are you one day going to look that bully in the eye and be like, look, homie, I'm tired of running from you. What do I have to do to make this stop? Please understand. I know we have these anti-bullying campaigns. I think it's beautiful. Wish it was around when I was in school. But let me tell you the true way you get a bully to leave you alone. When we are all on our game, when we are all doing what is required to have our God self be fully expressed, and you know what I'm talking about, when we do what we need to do to keep our game tight and prepared for any situation, the bully finds another hobby. Let's heal the world and stay on our game. When the bully's in a room full of dudes who are not afraid to fight him, he finds another hobby. Wow. All of a sudden, I feel like doing math. Yeah, I'm sure you do. That's what I learned. I had gotten tired of running home crying every day. I had gotten tired of being scared to go outside because that one dude was out there wanting to fight me. I got tired of it. Let me learn how to speak this person's language. And here's what's crazy. After the boxing classes, after working out, after the martial arts, after all that, not once did I get in a fight. After I learned all that, suddenly nobody wanted to fight me anymore. Wasn't the classes. It was the consciousness the classes gave me. There's a way to walk to where people know, don't mess with him. Telling you now, I can't even fight. I just know how to look like somebody who can fight. You want to still fight me after this? I really don't know what to do. Luckily, I'm still fast. How are you holding it? Are you allowing it to make you the awesome person you are? Are you remembering who you are from this pain? My final story is this. I think I mentioned it before. There's this thing in football, I'm pretty sure they don't allow you to do it anymore. They used to do some really sadistic things to us when we played. But this one thing, if you are a player who is a little too arrogant, coach puts you what's called the bullpen. Yeah, there's always somebody who remembers the bullpen when I say that. And when you're in the bullpen, you are in the middle of all your team. And you better hope you know everybody's jersey number. Because while you're in the middle, coach is going to call their number. And if your back happens to be to that person whose number get called, you're getting hit. While we say, oh my gosh, here's the thing. I loved everything about the game of football except the hitting part. And coach knew it. This kid is scared to hit. I was in the bullpen regularly. Here's what I know. Here's what the game of football taught me. Because coach also realized that I wouldn't catch the ball out of fear of being hit. And so finally he said, if he catches the ball, I want y'all to hit him. But if he doesn't catch the ball, hit him anyway. Hold on. See, you get hit when you wake up and go to that job you feel like you don't want to go to. You get hit when that alarm clock goes off, when you feel like you could just dream a little bit longer. You get hit when there's traffic, when you're on your way to stuff. You are going to get hit regardless. You might as well catch the ball. How long before you write that book you want to write? How long before you take that trip you kept on putting off? How long before you go back to school and get that? How long are you going to keep being afraid to catch the ball? Do you want to be free or not? You are the hands and feet of God. Thank you, Amani.
Did I tell you? Thank you so much, Luchan. That was awesome. All right, so we've got one voice coming back up. I'm going to grab my clicker that I forgot. All right, so it's time for our joyful time of giving. So this is our opportunity to support the Amani Center. And I'm just going to show you some of the ways that you can do that virtually for those of you at home or in the room. If you've got your phone, you can hone it right there with your camera on that QR code in the middle. Everything that we send out, all of our emails, our e-blasts, will have a donate button. If you are not getting our emails and e-blasts, please ask for a sign-up sheet for that, because that's how we let you know what's going on, classes, workshops, concerts, events. Also, you can always set up a recurring payment with your bank. It's really helpful to the board to know what's coming in so that we can really plan. You know, we have our certain bills that we're paying, and then we're also tithing out into the community. So however you decide to support the Amani Center, we're just so grateful. Also, all the people who show up with their volunteer hours. It really is so important, and we're so grateful to have you as part of our community. So however you give, thank you for that. And I'm going to hand the mic over to Reverend Sherry so that she can bless the tithes and offerings. Then we'll pass the baskets and have a song. Oh, wait, you have mine. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is our, I like this part, the joyous time of giving. So just close your eyes and have your awareness just be in this freedom of being the benefactor of a generous universe. That as you give out, let's know together that it lands where it needs to, goes and does the work here, and as it leaves this place, it continues to bless. So your consciousness is in this generosity of giving, and it is purposeful. It is for goodness, for love, for peace, for light, for wholeness, for all beings to know they are what they are looking for. And so with great gratitude, we bless this generous giving, and we know that it is done in the most appropriate way for whoever needs it. And so with gratitude, we say thank you, knowing it is done. And together we say, and so it is.
I
is my power. Love gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Love gives me everything I need. Joy is my source. Joy is my power. Joy gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Joy gives me everything I need. Peace is my source. Peace is my power. Peace gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Peace gives me everything I need.
Back to God.
Love is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. Woo!
And with great gratitude, I say thank you. And we know this divine offering is blessing everything. And together we say, and so it is.
Okay, so now is time to bring in the kids if they're here. Do we have any kids back yet? Not yet. Okay. All right. So then that brings our service to a close. So remember that we have our potluck after service, and we also have Reverend Belinda and Reverend Pixie, who will be answering your questions and talking a little bit about the academy. And that will be right up here, so you can join us for that. But for now, if everyone would stand, and then we will sing our closing song together.
Grab a hand. Grab a hand.
The presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. And I will meet you in grace. I will meet you in grace.
The kids are here now.
You guys kids, do you want to come up and share? Why not? Okay, kids are trying to come up.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
She's a little shy. But we just drew what we wanted to draw and make what we wanted to make. And it was kind of like our free day. So
Thank you, Addie. Thank you, Caitlin, for helping out. And I'm going to hand this over to Luchan to do our benediction.
And as we continue in the consciousness of spirit, we continue on this beautiful, endless journey of life with the freedom of the universe, for it knows no bounds. God is all there is, and for that, we are truly thankful. I bless this service. I bless the music ministry. I bless our tech crew. I bless everyone inside these walls, everyone outside these walls, knowing that God knows no bounds. For this and so much more, I give thanks, and so it is.